Time for another Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. So what do we got here today? We got new this week books from March 8th. I meant to record this a couple nights ago, and I've got Dusty Attic Toy Show on Sunday, which I'm trying to get ready for. I'm also hosting an Oscar watch party at the Angelica in Mockingbird Station. If anybody's in the Dallas area and you're looking for a place to watch the Oscars, this is kind of an annual tradition. I host it with bigfanboy.com. So I'm trying to prep for that as well. So just had a lot of stuff to juggle. So I'm just now getting to this. So we got new this week books from March 8th. And then I've also got a couple of pickups that I grabbed at Retro Expo, which was last weekend. And then some dollar books I got from Zeus as part of their ongoing dollar comic sale. Every week they replenish the dollar comics, so there's a lot of new stuff in there from week to week. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Mark Walters. This is Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I hope you guys enjoy this content. And if you do enjoy this content, I know it sounds incredibly cliche for me to say this, but please do me a favor and like and subscribe down below. I would very much appreciate it. All right, so we got DC, followed by Marvel, followed by Independent. Did I get any Independent this week? I can't remember. Batman. This is the Batman 357 Facsimile Edition. I don't know if this is going to become an ongoing thing, but they made a foil version of this Facsimile Edition, which was just $1 more. And for those of you that don't know, Batman 357 is the first appearance of Killer Croc. Character I always like, so I was happy to get this because I don't think I own an actual copy of Batman 357, so having the facsimile was the next best thing, and I really did like the foil treatment that they did on there, so I grabbed 2 of those. Okay, what else we got here? Batman number 133. This is the Art Germ. Is it Art Germ? I think it's Art Germ. Let me just double check that. Pretty sure it is Art Germ. Why can I not find it? I'm almost positive this is Art Germ, but I pre-ordered this because I think it matches the other cover. Yeah, there it is right there. It matches the other cover that he did with Batman on it. Anyway, pretty cool cover. I wish I had pre-ordered more than one of these because the shop sold out. This is Batman 133, the Joe Quesada cover B. Pretty nice. I'm digging these Joe Quesada Batman covers. It's weird seeing Quesada back on DC books. Really happy I got this. This is Batman 133. This is the Derek Chew variant. I think I got the last issue's Derek Chew, like 1 in 25 variant. I was surprised the price they had on this was as cheap as it was, so I grabbed this one too, and I think this is definitely a nice book to have. Look at that Catwoman. How cool is that? Love me some Derek Chew. So very happy to get this cover. 1 in 25 variant cover. I didn't think I had a shot at getting that, so I was really happy that I got it. This was actually a holdover from last week. I had pre-ordered several copies of this, and I guess the shop got shorted, and then they got reorders in. So this is Catwoman 52. It's the Sweeney Boo cover C cardstock variant. Really like that one. Oh, also, this is another one of those. Like, I had pre-ordered it, but for some reason they didn't get it last week, or they got shorted last week, because I actually had to get this from a different shop last week, and then my shop got theirs in. This is Deceased War of the Gods, or War of the Undead Gods, number 6, the Jeff Spokes NWA homage cardstock variant, cover B, straight out of Gotham. I've been wearing shirts for years that say straight out of Gotham, just as kind of a joke. It's funny that they use that on the cover of that book. Anyway, I got 2 of those. Man, this cover, this was another one that I pre-ordered, and I wish I had pre-ordered more, because I have a feeling this is going to be a really hot cover. This is the Joker, the Man Who Stopped Laughing, number 6. The Kendrick Kukalim cardstock B variant. My God, look at that. Isn't that crazy? Just like probably one of the craziest Joker covers ever made. So yeah, I managed to get 2 of those. I had pre-ordered 2 of those, but I wish I had pre-ordered more. This was a book I missed. I think the shop I went to sold out of it the week it came out, and they got reorders on it, so I grabbed one. This is Lazarus Planet Omega #1, and this is the Dreamer cardstock variant cover. As you guys may or may not know, Dreamer was a character that actually appeared on Supergirl on the CW, and then they incorporated her into the comics. And anyway, I just thought this was a really, really nice cover. It's not the first appearance of Dreamer, but it's probably one of the nicest covers featuring Dreamer, so I was happy to get it. Okay, put these aside. Keep going on the DC. Got a lot of DC this week. Man, they're just killing it on these covers lately. Monkey Prince #12. This is the In-Huck Lee cover B. Not my favorite In-Huck Lee cover, but I do love Wonder Woman, and I like this book, and I thought it was a cool cover. And I feel like this is one of those kind of fly under the radar, like a lot of people probably overlook this cover, so I was happy to get it. I have no doubt that this will be a hot book this week. This is Poison Ivy #10, the Jenny Frison cover B. Very nice. Another book that I wish I had gotten more. I just got 2 copies, but I wish I'd gotten more. This cover, I went a little bit nuts on. This is the Joshua Middleton cover C for Poison Ivy #10. Just beautiful. Really, really nice. And I had a feeling this was going to be a really hot cover. So, got 4 of those. Oh, this is another holdover from, was it last week or the week before? This is Superman #1. This is the foil variant. I don't know if you can see, but that's foil on the cover there. Anyway, got a couple more of those because I had pre-ordered them. I think when it originally came out, I only was able to get 1, so I was happy to get a couple extras of those. That book is really good, by the way. If you guys have not read Superman #1, the artwork is incredible. Jamal Campbell, I mean, he's just killing it. Absolutely killing it. I was blown away at how nice the artwork was in that book. And oddly enough, not the best selection of covers for that book. Like, I only ended up picking up, like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of the different covers for that, but the interior art is incredible. So I think the best cover, in my opinion, was just the regular cover A by Jamal Campbell. This is Amazing Spider-Man 21, just the regular cover A. There is a cameo in this book of a character that I believe is on the cover of the next issue. So I guess you could say it's a cameo first appearance issue. So I grabbed 2 just to be safe. This is Amazing Spider-Man #21, the Disney 100th anniversary variant. I need to put one of those aside for a friend. Bloodline #2. I just got this really cool cover with Bloodline and Blade. This is by Ivan Tao. Very nice. Man, I pick these up every time they come out, and I was so happy to get a couple extras of this, but this is Mary Jane Black Cat. This is the Russell Dowderman, and I don't know if there's like an official name for these. I guess they call them, I was about to say timeless variant, but that's not it. I think I nicknamed them iteration variants, because basically it shows every iteration. He does this for several different books where he'll take a character and he'll show every iteration of that character through the years. And he's done it for Wolverine, he's done it for Phoenix, he's done it for Scarlet Witch. This one, of course, is Black Cat, and I really like how that came out. And I have a feeling that these covers over time are going to be very well, or very much desired. So just to be safe, got 4 of those. But I've been picking up, I think 3 or 4 of each one that he's done like that. I just think they're really cool. Really nice. Speaking of Black Cat, Mary Jane Black Cat number 4. This is the Timeless variant by Alex Ross. Very nice. Grabbed a couple of those. What did I get? How many of those did I get? 3. This was a book I kind of went nuts on because I just had a feeling that the cover was going to be really hot, and I'm glad I got what I did because it appears to be selling out most places I've looked at. This is Scarlet Witch number 3. Is that right? Yeah, Scarlet Witch number 3, and this is the Marvel Studios Legacy. What do they call these? Legacy variants or something? But it's WandaVision by David Nakayama, one of my favorite cover artists. And yeah, when I saw that cover solicited, I was like, I bet you that's going to be a hot book. So I ordered heavy on it, got 4, and very happy I did, because I think from what I've seen, multiple shops are selling out of it. This is Scarlet Witch number 3, the Timeless variant featuring Mephisto by Alex Ross. Very nice Mephisto. Grabbed a couple of those. I always tell people on these Timeless variants, inspect these really, really well, because a lot of times what you'll notice is there will be damage either on the spine or on the back. I saw a few where the back was really damaged. So if you're getting those, if you're collecting those, make sure and look them over really good. Trust me. Because I've had a few that I got that I had to go back and replace later. X-Men number 20. This is the Alex Ross Timeless variant featuring Phoenix. So he's doing a whole series of these Timeless variants with the villains. Like he did all the heroes, now he's doing the villains. I'm not getting all of them. I'm getting like just the ones I really like. Got 3 of those. And if they're really nice, like, you know, this one, for example, I'll get extras of them. But, you know, some of them, like, there was one that was, I think, Ultron, and there was one that was, not Kang, but like one of those other random, like Annihilus or one of those types of villains. And I just was kind of like, nah, I don't need that. Like, I can live without that one. Really happy with this cover. This book had multiple covers, and I definitely thought this was the best of the bunch. This is X-23 Deadly Regenesis number 1. And this is the Akka variant cover. Really nice, just beautifully rendered cover. And this was another book that I was glad I ordered. I got 3, and I'm glad I did because they sold out. I did get some independent books this week. I wasn't sure if I did or not. This is a new book from Dark Horse Comics called Clear. This is the, what are they calling this? The foil logo. Was this a final order cutoff? Oh, no. This is just, it was just an option. You could order the foil logo variant. I think it's like $1 more or something than the regular cover. The logo's in foil right there. Cool looking book by Francis Manipal, Scott Snyder. This is the final order cutoff variant. Like, you had to order this in final order cutoff because I don't think the shop I go to, they didn't have any on the shelf. So if I hadn't pre-ordered it, I wouldn't have got it. But this is Clear number 1, the Virgin variant. Pretty nice. There's the back. And then I went ahead and I picked up, because the price was so cheap, I couldn't say no. This is their Clear number 1, the 1 in 10 Christian Ward variant cover. I thought it was nice, so grab that. I'll even tell you, the price they had on this was $10. So I thought, why not? I get a discount anyway, so it's almost like buying it at cover price. Deja Thora's number 1. This is the, oh God, um, is it Lyrics Lee? Maybe? I think. That sounds right. Very sexy. This is the Final Order Cutoff Lucio Perillo. And glad I ordered this because, again, they didn't have any on the shelf. So I guess anyone that wanted it had to order it with the Final Order Cutoff to get it. Very nice. And then I went ahead and I picked up the Joseph Michael Linsner cover. My buddy Joe just had him at Dallas Comics Show last year. Really nice variant cover by Joe. I hadn't seen that in the solicitation, so when I saw it on the shelf, I was like, ooh, that's a good one. So that's it for the new this week stuff, but hold on, because if you've made it this far, perhaps you'll stick with me a little longer. Oh, I did get this, but I'm going to have to return it. This is Black Panther number 15. I didn't notice when I bought it. It has some damage on it, so I'm going to return it tomorrow. But this is the Ken Lashley, what do they call that? Marvel Infinity variant. Maybe that's what that WandaVision variant is called, I think. I don't know. So anyway, I got to swap that one out. So last weekend I went to Retro Expo, which is a show here in town. Well, it's in Allen. It's like north. But some of the guests that they had there include, they had a lot of media guests, but they did have some cool comic guests. And they had Arthur Saddam. So I got a couple copies of his variant cover for The Walking Dead #1 signed. There's his signature right there. But yeah, it's a cool variant cover. There was a time when this book was selling for like $40, like this particular variant, but it's really cooled down. I think everybody knows the show's ending, so like the hype is very much dying down. And then Simon Bisley was there, and this is from Atomica Press, and this is the Bisley's scrapbook. And so I had Simon sign it right there. There's his signature. He signs with a big, thick pen, which I love him to death. Nothing that guy does will ever upset me. I just think he's a very cool dude. All right, so got those at Retro Expo, and then Zeus. I've told you guys about it before, but Zeus Comics, which is kind of like my local comic shop down the street, been going there ever since they opened 23 years ago. They've been very good to me, and they are now doing an ongoing dollar comic sale where they have several boxes of comics that are $1 a piece. And there's some cool stuff in there. And you guys have seen me show some stuff already. I picked up some more stuff. I decided to limit myself to $20. So $20, that's it. And I got some cool stuff. I'm happy with what I got. So Captain Marvel number 45. This is, hold on one second. I'm sorry. I meant to pull something up here. I did just buy 20, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So it was $20 with tax. It's like $21.65, I think. But anyway, this is the Aka variant for Captain Marvel number 45. And I thought this was a really nice variant cover, which I did not have. So I grabbed that. I don't know what this is. It rang up as Fantastic Four number 3 Jimenez classic homage. But I don't remember ever seeing this, because I guarantee you if I had seen this, I would have bought it. It's a really nice throwback to the classic Fantastic Four cover from the original series, number 48. But I really like this a lot. So I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is just a regular variant, because it's kind of got that weird numbering up there, but it does have a price down here. So I don't know if it's a ratio variant or what it is, but it was in there, so I grabbed it. I need to look it up. This is a book I really liked when I picked up the first issue. It's called Impossible Jones. This is the Impossible Jones Naughty or Nice holiday special. Was it Jeremy Hahn? Is that his name? Jeremy Hahn, I think. I really like the artwork in this book. Carl Kessel writing it. So we just announced last week Dallas Comics Show is coming back. Dallas Comics Show is going to be April 29th and 30th. We've got some really cool guests coming. The legendary Rick Leonardi is going to be there. Stephen Butler is going to be there. Ariel Diaz. And one that I just announced like yesterday or this morning. I'm recording this Friday night. But David Marquez, who's one of my favorite artists. I've known David for a long time. I've been trying to get David. I've had him once before, like a decade ago. I've been trying to get him back ever since, but he's been having kids and he's, raised a family. But David Marquez, look him up. This guy's worked on every hot book out there, every hot character. I mean, Batman, Superman, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, you name it. Justice League, he's done it. Star Wars, X-Men, Anyway, this was a book I don't think I had. I might have had it, but I don't remember. But anyway, it was King Shazam from the Year of the Villain, the Infected storyline, and that's a David Marquez cover. So I was happy to get that for $1. Ms. Marvel, what is this? Marvel Tales, Ms. Marvel. This is one of those big, thick books. It's mostly reprints. As you can see, it's a big, thick, deluxe format book. But these things cost like, it was like $8 or $10 or whatever. So I was happy to get that for $1. Don't ask me why I bought this. I think I bought one in one of my previous dollar hauls or something, but it was a Todd McFarlane book that he released with John Leguizamo called Phenom X. I think that's how you say it. Phenom X. Phenom is, the base word, but then X at the end of it. Anyway, this is number 1, and this is the Todd McFarlane variant cover for number 1. As you can see right there, it's McFarlane. And I don't think I had it. And then this is a 1 in 10 black and white variant. That was the regular cover, which I think I showed in my last dollar comic haul. I think I picked up one of those. So this is the 1 in 10 variant. Happy to get this for $1. Purgatory Must Die, number 1, the Joseph Michael Linsner variant cover. Really like how that came out. Anytime I can pick up a bad idea book for $1, I'm more than happy to do so. This is called Reuse versus Last Resorts. I think that's what am I right about that? Is that the title? Hang on, let me look at my receipt real quick here. I just want to make sure. Oh, Refuse X Last Resorts. But it's a bad idea comic that I didn't already have. And man, those bad idea books are super expensive now. This is a big, thick book too. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a very thick book. Skybound X, number 2. First appearance of, what's the character's name? Something Boy. Not Balloon Boy. Not Bouncing Boy. This is the Rick Grimes 2000 cover. I think it says right up here. One of those. I can't read it. Anyway, another big, thick book. That's 10. That's the first 10. And then I just bought a full set of these. They put another set in there, and I just think, why not? I mean, James Gunn just announced that two of the things they're doing with the new DC movies, they're reintroducing Superman and they're introducing the Authority. And apparently, I think according to James Gunn, those two are going to cross over. So, Superman Authority, this is our Superman the Authority, #1. But they put a complete set in there. This is a 4-issue miniseries. And then this is #1, the variant cover. Is that Brian Hitch? Who did that? I think that's Brian Hitch. Superman the Authority #2. Superman the Authority #3. And Superman the Authority #4. You know, when those movies come out, who knows? That book might get some heat on it. Very, very possible. Okay, so this is the Terrifics #11, first cameo appearance of the Dreadfuls. The Terrifics #12, first full appearance of the Dreadfuls, and an homage to that classic Beatles album cover. I know that Mike from Comic Crypto Castle Hills knows what I'm talking about. Terrifics #16. I believe this is the first appearance of the New Verse. N-O-O verse. Another Bad Idea book. Whalesville and Rocks and Minerals. Whalesville, Rocks and Minerals. Really nice book. One of the nicer of their recent books that I remember seeing. And this is a big deluxe format, thick book. I believe this was a, does that say $10? What does that say up there on the back? Can you read that? I think it's a $10 book. And last but not least, got another copy of this. I just got a copy in their dollar sale last time, so I got another copy of Future State Wonder Woman #1. This book had some heat on it for a while. I think it was going for like 15, 20 bucks. It's cooled off, but still a cool book to have. All right, guys. Well, that's it. That's all my pickups from New Comic Book Day, and I need to look this up and figure out what this is. New Comic Book Day and the Dollar Comics sale. So, yeah, happy to get my hands on those. Hope you guys have been picking up stuff that you're looking for. And getting all the comics you've been on the hunt for. I got a lot of work to do, so I got to wrap this up. If you want to find out more about me, you can go to bigfanboy.com. That's my movie news and review website. We're celebrating our 18th anniversary. And again, if you're in the Dallas area and you're looking for a really cool, fun place to watch the Oscars on Sunday night, we host a big Oscar party at the Angelica and Mockingbird Station in Dallas, Texas. If you go to bigfanboy.com, you'll find right on the front page, there's a page that has all the information about it on there. Link to the Facebook event page where you can go there. Also, check out DallasComicShow.com for information on the upcoming Dallas Comic Show, which is going to be April 29th and 30th. Tickets will go on sale next week, so we'll have more information on that. We're still adding guests for that, but we've got some really cool comic talent already booked in for it. And I guess I can go ahead and announce this. My Dallas Comic Show after this is going to be November 18th and 19th, and we've already booked James O'Barr, creator of The Crow, and the great Joe Jusko of Marvel Masterpiece fame. So they're both coming. So anyway, that's all I got, guys. I'm going to wrap it up. I think I'm going to skip the shout-outs because I am so exhausted. I've just had a really long week. What the heck, I'll do them. Sean Hogan, you're always really cool about leaving comments, and I appreciate it. Free Energy, I got to run into him at Retro Expo. He got some really cool stuff while he was there. Spidey Fan, hadn't seen him in a while. Comic Crypto Castle Hills, of course. PGH Zombies, posting a lot of good videos. Fred Hall Direct Edition, posting a lot of great videos. Mr. Rigor Mortis 86. Big Elbow. Bad Avenger, posting a lot of great videos lately. And of course, to all my new subscribers, all of you guys that are on there, I really appreciate you guys watching what I do. Hazel Dan, I wanted to shout out. David at Seeking Near Mint Comics wanted to shout out. I'm probably missing some people, and I apologize, but I hope everybody's doing well. I'm Mark Walters. This has been Mark's Comic Haul, y'all. I'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully I'll pick up some stuff at Dusty Attic.